last time I tried to jump the broom, it didn't work either. So.
Actually, last time you tried to jump at all, it didn't work.
It's all good though because they don't call you top rope dollar. You know?
They don't be calling him that.
Hey, y'all got jokes and whatnot, but if Jimmy didn't save Jay, we'd be the new tag champs right
That's
now.
a fact.
Now, Ashanti, let's not jump to conclusions.
Hey, you really jumped the shark.
Hey, top dollar, more like flop dollar.
But seriously, listen. At least now he knows that it's not as easy as I make it look.
He's really talented.
You jump over the
He's
top,
good at
you know,
this.
you gotta at least make it over the top.
I look like a punchline to you. Do I look like a punchline to you? Is this a game? I'm not playing with y'all, man.
Bro, we joking. Don't put your hands on it.